Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want, and it is time for a listen day. It has been officially more than 3 days, almost 4 at this point, since the Stray Kids MAXIDENT album dropped. Am I a little disappointed that it took this long? Yeah, I am, but it was only due to a lot of setbacks. I went away for the weekend, and when I got back, I was going to originally film it yesterday, but I was feeling really bad. I have a really bad cough, and I currently still do have that cough, although I've been drinking a lot of water. I even had a glass of tea, or a cup of tea, I guess you'd say, and so I am as prepared as I possibly can be for this video, but if I need to take a coughing break or something, I'll be sure to remember to edit it out. Sometimes I have not edited out things that are a little bit embarrassing, but I'm going to try my best to remember to do it today. But we are here with my MAXIDENT listen. I usually, especially in the last few comebacks, I have just listened to it on Spotify, but I thought for your listening experience, I'm going to do them all with color-coded videos. I only choose one channel to do it today. Sometimes I do a little mix and it's kind of confusing. So I'm doing all of my color-coded videos from Harm's Mellow, and I'll be sure to link all of my videos, of course, in the description. But we're doing 3 and 3. I'm going to split them up into 2 parts. Sometimes I've done about six actual songs in one video, but I think because it's Stray Kids, it's going to be a little much to do 6 in 1. So we're going to start off with this video being all of the non-unit songs, and then the second part will just be the unit songs, and that's how we're going to do this. So we have Chill, Give Me Your TMI, and Super Bored in this video. Now, I have been missing out a lot. I know they've been performing even some of the units, and I am very sad that I've been missing out. But as soon as I'm done with this, of course, I'm going to be able to catch up with all of it. They've been a lot of shows. They've been doing a lot of stuff, even just this weekend. So I am very much behind, but I'm going to get to the rest of the stuff as soon as possible. But yeah, like I said, big pause warning. Of course, I always take a lot of time with listening to music, so I hope you understand. Yeah, I got a cough. I will probably be drinking a lot in this video, and also, yeah, Stray Kids are my ults, so if you're not into someone who really likes them and will show a lot of reactions, then please click off. But without further ado, let's just dive in and experience MAXIDENT together, shall we? So, without further ado, let's start us off with Chill. Let's go. Alright, y'all. Are we ready to experience our first song here? Now, I'm still kind of, this is one of, I think this is my 3rd video I filmed on my tripod, so I hope you understand that I'm still kind of figuring things out, and it's not going to be perfect from the beginning, and also, you know, it kind of moves around sometimes, so it's not always going to be the same setup all the time, even though I wish I was that kind of person who could just have the exact same kind of video every single time, but sadly, that's not going to be it for a while at least. But anyway, we're going to dive in and experience this firsthand. Just the first time. I have some things that I probably will recognize, but not a lot of it at all. I've actually been staying very far away, which is a big compliment, I think, for me, because usually I'll just be really excited by everything, and so I watch all of it. But I've not done that today. So, without further ado, let's dive in. And I know that some of this probably might be not correct, and I am so into Stray Kids that even though if it's a new song, a completely new song, I can usually tell who's singing who. So, if I am like, no, that's probably not right, just trust me on that one, and I'll have to check out if it is actually correct. But, without further ado, we have our first track on the album, After Case 143. By the way, that was such a long video. I'm sorry about that. But we are going to dive in. Let me just make sure I have everything in my right order, and I have my my volume great. Yes. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and experience Chill together. So, without further ado, let's go ahead with our first song. Let's go. Ding. Also, I completely forgot about this. I was gonna do this in the beginning. I'm gonna rate this. You know the deal. We're gonna rate the albums, but also what was I gonna say? I lost my thought. But I'm gonna rate the album, and I also am going to, I'm gonna give myself, I'm gonna give you a little prediction of what I think is gonna be my favorite songs. I'm gonna do 3 out of the 6, I think. This is probably gonna be one of my favorites. I think I'll really enjoy Superboard and Taste. I was also gonna include Sriracha, because I think I'll really like that one too, but I'm not usually one for the really hardcore rapping, at least not like that, you know? So I'll have to see, but that is the current belief, at least for me. So, let's continue. Let's go. Okay. And also, I have not, like, gone back. Also, I've not gone back, and I've not, like, listened to the Veil tracks before this. So, it's gonna be a little bit new, either way. Okay. I really like this vibe when I first heard it, so I think I'll enjoy this. Ooh! I remember this part, but I do remember a lot of this being about a loveless relationship, at least in a lot of ways, and the chill being like, let's chill out, let's take a little bit of a space between us. And of course I watched the intro video, so a lot of this is like paraphrased from that and like Han talking about it himself. But I really enjoy the way he can make love songs and make them interesting. Of course, it's not really a love song, but in a way where it's like, you can tell there's still some connection, but they're just like really, they're sad about the fact that it's not as good as it could be, you know? And I think that's why they need a break, you know? But yeah, also I just realized that my lips are really bad right now, so I apologize. That's the color, they're naturally like this now. I did a lipstick try on before this, so that's why. Anyway. It's like a little whoo I like a lot. That's the part in the mashup. Woo! The chorus? That's the chorus. Okay. Lino falsetto, but I didn't know that part of the mashup was like right before the chorus. You know, I didn't know where it was gonna be, but it's really nice. And also that, you know, that little thing. I didn't know that was gonna be part of the chorus either. See, we're exploring today. We're getting a lot of new experiences. But I was already thinking that was gonna happen. You know. Whoa. It definitely feels like a Han song, that's for sure, you know? Ooh. Feels like I get slapped every time he starts doing anything. Like, anytime he even opens his mouth, I feel like I'm getting slapped in the face. But like, right away? Like, this is such a calmer, this is much more calm than a lot of Stray Kids music is. Like, it's like, like, right away, that's crazy. But I love it. Like, it's exactly what the song needs, is a little bit of Chanmin going, because, like, it's what he does best, you know? Oh, the flow is nice. It's definitely very nice. It's kind of my vibe, where it's not completely calm, but it's also not as like fast-paced as some other music is nowadays. So it's like a middle ground for me, and I actually do tend to enjoy that quite a bit, because it's like it's an enjoyable song, you know. Ooh, okay. Oh, his voice is so nice there. It's actually pretty fast paced in the actual chorus too. Like it's not that slow either. And it definitely feels much like a Hanji song. Like he is a master at this kind of music. You know what I mean? Like he just brings it out of the park with this kind of sound. It's really, really nice. Oh! Falsetto is all over the place. Oh, I just love that little line. Oh, Felix. Oh, there's a lot of swag in there. Woo! Oh, okay. And I love also, by the way, he talked about it. I love in the intro video where he was just like, I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but don't you worry, I have good relationships with people, which was really funny to me to see because, like, from his music, you, like, immediately think, like, this guy has had a lot of broken romances. He's had his heart broken a lot of times. He's had, like, a lot of failed relationships in a lot of ways. But, like, he doesn't really give off the vibe, like, when you get to know him of making this kind of music. And I really think it's, like, another great side of him. He can make something that a lot of people can relate to, but, like, it also could mean anything. It doesn't have to be an actual relationship, you know? I think he said that it's, like, it's more general. It doesn't have to be that it's about, like, a girlfriend or just, like, a partner. It doesn't have to be about a romantic partner. It can be about just any kind of relationship, and I like that about him, you know? I love that. That's my favorite part. Like, that little part. Like, that's my favorite part. Like, that. Like, just because of the actual, like, just feel it gives off. It's probably my favorite. Woo! That was really nice. It probably isn't going to be my favorite now that I've actually listened to it. Like, sure, it has great lyricism, and I really like the way it was written. But I don't know, just like from vibes, it's probably not going to be my favorite. But I think just like this album has a lot of potential for me, so I'm not going to say anything right now, but right now, definitely was enjoyable, but we'll have to see it, because now we're going to go into Give Me Your TMI. Is that right? Yeah, Give Me Your TMI is right after, and that is the one where I was immediately like, that sounds like a FNAF song. It sounds like oh god, what is this channel called again? Living Tombstone. It sounds like Living Tombstone. And even they replied to it on Twitter, which was really fun. Like, every time it's just a new, fun, like, reaction or tweet from anybody, really. And I really enjoy that side of being on the internet here. But anyway, let's move on to Give Me Your TMI. I really like the instrumental of this song, so I think I'll, like, really enjoy the way that the rapping and singing goes along with it. But chill. It's chill. I like it quite a bit. It's definitely a nice song to listen to, you know? And that's always what I felt about Hanji songs, is they're kind of, like, heartbreaking, but also really nice to listen to, you know? But let's go on to Give Me Your TMI. Let's get it. Alright. Let's go into Give Me Your TMI. And I remember tweeting about this and being like, oh, this sounds like, you know, this sounds like a FNAF song. But I was also really curious about what this would be about. Of course, it had some just lyrics, of course, but it was mostly just like to show off the instrumental, I think, at least for me. But I'm really curious to get a feel of like the actual meaning of the song and like how it actually sounds, because like I'm assuming that instrumental that was really prevalent there is the chorus, but I don't really know. I guess we'll have to find that out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Give Me Your TMI. Our next one, I have the album up to just check. Yeah, we are going out to this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Give Me Your TMI. Listen. Let's go. Ding. That is peak snaps. This is peak snaps. Oh my god. That's the part? Hold on. I was gonna drink my tea, but I never got to drink my tea. Hold on. That's what it sounds like in that part? When I first heard the ding ding ding, I was like, that's probably gonna be in a more hardcore, I guess you'd say, more deeper rap part. But this is like pure, like, just like a start. It's not that intense, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, I didn't know this was gonna be it. But it's like pretty chill right now in the beginning. Hold on, we're not gonna skip purely forward. Ooh! The way he just like gives out the lyrics are great. Oh! And the bass of it, like that little like in the back, like not even bass, like bass guitar. It sounds really cool. It sounds really, really cool. Ooh! Oh! That's so cool. That is so cool. I was just like, what's gonna lead up to that? Like that you know, that was really bad. But you know, like I wasn't sure how it was gonna come, but that was really cool. That was definitely Hyunjin before though. Right now. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Ooh. Okay. God, I don't know. There's some song out there, I swear. I cannot name it to you right now. There's some song out there that I've heard that really reminds me of this. I have no clue what song it is. There's some song out there that sounds like this song, and I have no clue what. And I keep like being like, I should know. I don't know. But like the way that kicks in is really, really cool. Ooh! It's like peak dubstep. It's like 2015 dubstep, you know, like that sort of vibe. That's what this is, and it's really, really cool. Woo! Hyunjin lazy rapping? Why have I not heard anyone talk about this? Of course, I've been ignoring it, but like, I was fully convinced, of course. This is just because I'm not as talented, I'm not as big-brained as Skiz is, but I was just like, okay, it's probably just gonna be like this, the whole song, you know, it's gonna be like, you know, like, that's what I was expecting, but then it's just kind of slowed down, it just became, like, chill for a bit, and then he just started lazy rapping on top of that, and I'm just like, where did that come from? Like, I wasn't expecting it at all, but, he just sounds really good doing that. Like, he should be doing it more often already. Oh! He's really fast with it too. Both. Yeah. They're just like, I want to get to know you. I don't care what I have to do. I need to get to know you. So tell me what you want to tell me. Tell me information, you know? But they sound really good in this part. I really like this. I wasn't expecting TMI to be my favorite because, like, I didn't know really what to expect except for that more massive instrumental. But honestly, I really like the other parts of it too. Like, these verses are really nice. Yes, Lino! Woo! Oh, cool! And it comes back in. That is so cool. Like, you can hear that bass, like that bass guitar slowly come back in, and then it's just like bow, bow, again, and you're just like, what is happening? Like, it's that classic Skiz mix-up of them having two very different instrumental sounds and genres almost into one. It's really cool. Really enjoyable. Let me know. Someone do. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. I just love that build-up. Let's turn it up a little bit. That's really cool. It's so intense, but it's honestly really enjoyable. It's those kind of like, it's that kind of instrumental where it feels like it's cleaning out your ears, you know? Like, I'm sure when I fully get into this later, like, I have some work to do later that's non-YouTube work. I'm sure when I'm doing that, I'm going to be listening to this full volume, and it's going to feel like I'm getting an ear cleaning, you know, like that kind of vibe. And I personally am enjoying it so far. I think it sounds great. Ooh! And now it's kind of like two again? Wow. Like, do you hear that little clang? It's almost like a xylophone. Like, it's very light, but it's like mixing, and it works. It works, you know? Like, I'm just always so impressed by Skiz. I knew as soon as I sat down to film this, I was like, I'm just gonna say they're cool. I'm just gonna say they're great. But it's happening again, of course. But like, just like, it's so enjoyable. They're just their music is so enjoyable. That's all I have to say, really. His voice is like, oh, it's so sweet. It just kicks in now? Like, now? Out of all times, we've just been sitting and enjoying that more, like, a little bit different, but not as, but it's just like... Ooh! It's so cool! I really like it. I really like it. I can't lie to you guys. I really like it. I think this is a great song. That's awesome. Wow. I feel like I was almost at the edge of a cough attack right there. Anyway, that was Give Me Your TMI. And boy oh boy, I didn't expect all of the extra things that happened in there. Like, of course, I knew that they had more of a dubstep, electronical, sort of intenser instrumental, but I didn't expect it to be a lot more chill in some of the parts too. Like, I know that they're known for very, like, they can have very big beat change-ups in the songs. Like, we know that, but still, like, it's very difficult to pull off. And yes, I think they did it very nicely. Like, all of it was very enjoyable to listen to, and You know, that's usually their music. But just like every single part had something really nice in it, and I think that little little lacy rap that Hyunjin and Han did, probably my favorite, honestly. Like, I think it sounded really, really nice. And I enjoyed also the chorus quite a bit, because it reminds me a bit of Silent Cry. And Silent Cry, if you didn't know, is like, I don't talk about it a lot in it being one of my favorites. It's more like an underdog for me, because like Silent Cry is such a good song, and like I think about it a lot. Like, it's one of my faves. But yeah, that was really, really enjoyable. I like that song quite a bit. So yeah, let's get into the last song for this part, and the shortest one of the album, I think. This one is really short. Let's get into Super Bored, and I'm really excited for this one, because like, that was the first unveil track, and I think I've watched it the most, because it is the most recent, at least, or not the most recent, the first one. I think I've watched it the most. So I'm really excited to see what the full song is like. But without further ado, let's go into our last song for this part. Let's go into Super Bored. Let's get it. Alright, let's dive into our last song of this part. And I just noticed that my voice is getting a lot more growly, I guess you'd say. So I apologize for that. But we're not going to get into Super Bored. I'm hoping that it is as rock as it felt like in the unveil track, because my god, I really enjoyed it, and I was just like, I was like, my brain was not doing as well. Like, it's one of my least favorite videos recently, because I feel like I just wasn't doing my best, and I was kind of just like saying shit for some reason. So I'm excited that we kind of have a little bit of a redemption with this video, because like, that one's probably one of my least favorites of like this year, honestly. So I just say we're gonna dive in and experience the full song together, shall we? So let's go into Super Bored. Let's get it. Ding. Woo! Hell yes. Oh my god. Okay. Listen guys. I talked about this in some other video, I do not remember, but I am I'm a person who, when they hear something that immediately sticks to their brain, I start saying it all the time. I would say it's a vocal tick, but I would, like, it's more of a, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like a comfort word to me. And I have been saying zoom and noom all the time, like all the time. As soon as I'm alone, or if I think I can get away with it, I'm just like noom or zoom, like all the time. But oh my god, that is such this is more of an ear cleaning beat than Me Your TMI was. Like, this one is like just pure ear cleaning, like instrumental. It's just gonna be like in your ears, and it's gonna be great. I'm so excited for the rest of this. Like, it's gonna be so good. This listening on headphones is gonna be amazing. That was probably Han there. Yeah. Oh, it's just like it's like early rap music mixed with rock music mixed with Stray Kids. Like, it is just pureness. I think I really like this song. This is one of my friend's favorites. If you know her, I talk about her a lot on this channel, because like we hang out every single day, and it's one of her favorites, I believe. She's been talking about Taste and this song the most, and saying like, oh, you gotta listen to this when you get to it. We gotta talk about it more, and she just like really likes it, and I do too. I think, like, even though we're only 30 seconds in, this sounds like a great ear cleaning song, a great party song, a great everything song. At least I think so. Ooh. I'm stupid. Whoa, that's cool. Ah, that is an incredible falsetto. I love whenever Chan comes out. Like, Chan and Lino have this thing where in the middle of any song, they can just come out and be like, ah, like, because, like, they just have the voices to do that, you know, like, the other guys could probably also get away with it, but they're just always just like, into the sky, like, at random points, and it is incredible to listen to. Like, you could be in any, like, this is more of, like, as I said, this is like a rock pop hip hop song, and you're just like, ah, in the middle of it. It's great. Oh! What did I say? Ah. Oh. Like, I'm happy. Usually, sometimes Hyunjin gets the part of the chorus. I think it's mostly just because, like, especially in title tracks, he usually has part of the chorus. But I love in this one, it's just him going, na na na, super bored, because, like, I think it is really enjoyable, and it's definitely going to be one of the songs where I'm going to be just repeating that part. Like, ever since, of course, as I've been away this weekend, I've listened to Case 143 a lot, and I've been repeating some of those parts a lot, especially the chorus, and I know this is going to happen with this song too. Like, I'm going to be singing it all the time. I think so. Like, it sounds like that sort of song, you know? Get it to mid! I'm mostly excited for this unveil, like the actual video also, because hopefully they will release one. I swear, if any of the unveil tracks stay an unveil track in this album, I'll be so mad. Ooh! Yes, let's go! This is more hip hop. This part's more hip hop, you know? That's definitely Han too, by the way. I keep, like, trying to see if any of this is not correct. I believe this is Han. But, like, ugh, they're just so vibey, man. I love vibey music, you know? Ugh. This is pure hip-hop. This is pure hip-hop. How about, oh, that's cool. Oh. Honestly, I think the chorus is my favorite though. I love the chorus. It's so fun. This part is so confusing to me. I was like, are these correct? But I cannot tell for the life of me if they're wrong or right. I'm just gonna guess that they're right with this one. I just thought that, like, the drum of it. Sing has arrived. Like, that was definitely Felix. I think he talked about it. I think he sang in this one. I think he said in the intro that he sang in this one. That's so pretty. Yeah, that's definitely Felix. Oh my god, it's so pretty! Ooh! I love this instrumental. My god. I think it's Lino. Oh, it's so. Again, it's an ear-cleaning song. It's so enjoyable to me. I feel like I need to re-listen to it right after this, even though I can't because I'm going on to part 2. But like, it's just grunge. It's like right in my ears, and I really love it. I love that. Meow. Ah, now they're saying, oh no, I thought they were saying something else. It's just Chungmin's pronunciation. My bad. And we ended it off alright there. That is so funny to me. Alright, that was Superboard, our last track / song from this part. Wow. What a nice, like, combo of all of this. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a quick go-through of all the songs in this one, and then we're going to move on to the units, of course. But Chill, first of all, Chill I think was really enjoyable. It's probably my least favorite out of all of these, just because I mostly enjoy the more intense instrumentals and rap and all that. So it wasn't my favorite exactly, but I did love a lot of the parts, and I think it was a very enjoyable song overall. Like that, like, wait, that part. I don't remember exactly. Don't kill me. I'm not very good at Korean. But, like, that part in particular was really enjoyable to me. I really, just like that more softness in vocals and stuff. So that one was, really nice in that way. But I don't think it's my favorite out of all of these. We'll have to see as soon as we listen to the other tracks if it's gonna be, like, my least favorite. But it's still a great song, you know? I don't think I'll ever be able to say that Stray Kids makes a not good song, you know, like all these are good, it's just not if my personal preference enjoys them. And then Me Your TMI, I really enjoyed the way that it was so different in every single part. Like, I felt like I wasn't listening to one song, I was listening to two baked into one, and I personally enjoy when I go through something like that, because, like, to me, it's just really original when something like that happens, you know? Like, sometimes I can listen to a song and I'll just be like, this is just the same song throughout the whole thing, and I need something a little more to spice it up, whether it is more softer parts or more just hardcore parts. I just want something more, and that definitely was a nice mixture. I love the like big electronic music, but also that really like slower, more just not as intense, like that little lazy rap that Hyunjin and Changmin did. That was really enjoyable, and just like it felt very vibey, you know, and I personally like that. And Superboard, I think, is probably my favorite out of all these, to be honest, because I really love a song where you can just tell that you can just tell that they had fun making it. That's always one of my favorite things. Like, when I just know that they were listening to this in the recording studio after they were done, and they were just like, yes, this is what we need, this is what we want, and they were just like, you know, and that's what I need too. I do love that sort of stuff. But yeah, what a fun first part. We're going to get into the next parts in the next video, so just hop onto that. I'm going to be like uploading them at the same time. So don't you worry if you are like wondering where the next part is. It's right, it should be right below this or right with this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's continue on to part two. So yeah, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.